I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect on the four corners of the earth.
This drill I did with Duncan Robinson the other week, and our workout has gone viral. But it didn't go viral because there's a pro player in it. It went viral because of the ball we're using. We are using the smartest basketball in the world. It's the Spalding TFDNA basketball with a microchip inside to tell you your arc, your release speed, your makes, your misses, your swishes. It tracks so much information about your jump shot that I get scared that my job as a shooting coach for pro players will be gone because this ball just knows so much. You can use all this information to improve your jump shot faster than anything else on the market. And you better go get it today because it's the lowest price ever.
Revelation chapter 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not, meaning don't do that. It's an angel speaking to John the Revelator. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushua is a spirit of prophecy. And prophecy, you should know by now, means to say before. Say before what? Things that happen, things to come, things in the near future of the present. Like the Motb, World War III, more earthquakes, more upwards of the people, future things to come. That's what makes us prophets of the Lord. And we're giving you the warning before Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, sends and gives the order to Yahushua and the host of heaven to come to this earth, this realm, this dimension, to gather his elect and take over Esau's queendom, take over rulership, take over the power, because Yahweh gave Esau the power. Esau didn't just, obtain his power through his own will. It was given to him, Job 9 and 24, but only for a certain amount of time. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Let Satan meaning the adversary, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And the main device is the Motb. The other devices is his systems from Satan through Esau, setting up to trap the Israelites, mainly the elect. Esau's putting a microchip in a basketball to collect data, and the key word or the buzzword is to track all information used by the player to collect all type of, rotational revolutions of the ball or the spin of the ball, how many shots were taken, how much force, speed, velocity, all the schematics of the player interacting with the ball, and the ball having that microchip tracking all information. That's the thing, that's the key word. Esau wants to track, T-R-A-C-K, track. Going into tracking where you go, tracking how much you spend, tracking what you buy, wants to surveillance everything. And don't be surprised if the microchip in the ball has some type of, not speaker, but, it can listen to what the players, a microphone, there we go. It can listen to what the players are saying. You know, the person touches the ball, with technology getting so advanced, the person touches the ball, it probably can collect the biometric data of the player. If he's dehydrated, blood sugar, all that, heart rate. So these are the times that we're coming in. Romans chapter 13 verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep. Why is it a high time to wake out of sleep? Because it's a very severe time, very important time. Things are speeding up. Earthquakes are popping off left, right, almost every week now. The contractions or the birth pains are speeding up. And when the birth pains get closer and closer together, that's when the woman bears the child. You know? Let's see. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Yeah. It seems like it's taken a long time, but we're on the Lord's time. We're not on our time. So a year for the Lord, a year for us, Salakia, is seconds to the Lord, you know? Because Yahushua has only been up there for 2 days. He's coming back on the 3rd day, you know? And if you can't understand or fathom, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is fires breaking out of nowhere? Why are flash floods taking over a whole region in Texas? Why is Mexico having major earthquakes and tsunamis and tsunami warnings in the Philippines and whatnot? Because things are speeding up. Prophecies are speaking. Though they tarry, wait for it. It's just that simple. Don't lose your faith with because of external influences. Family, school, work. Keep the faith. Job chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Hand is power. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? He's talking about Esau, the so-called white man, the original white man, the real white man, the real Caucasian. We're not talking about these, just because your skin, is pale, makes you a Caucasian. No, you might be a Hamite, you might be an Israelite for all you know. You don't know, but we're talking about the real white man, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. There's many different names. They've also changed their names throughout the years or over the times to hide who they really are. The real wicked of the earth. And going back to the book of Obadiah, going back to Cain and Abel, going back to Jacob and Esau, Ishashua, Idumea. And because he has the power in his hand, and the power was given to him by the Lord for a certain amount of time to rule over the earth and to have the Israelites in subjection, he's going to do, for the most part, what he wants to do. And his ultimate goal is to do what? To he wants to put a device in your body to control your electromagnetic field and your nervous system to make you into a ultimate slave. because the Motb, the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, the C-hip, will take over your mind. That's how powerful this technology is. And we're warning you through the spirit of prophecy, through the spirit of power and name of Yahweh Shai, that if you take that Motb, your capital Fucked. So, starting off with the apostles and the elders on down, all the way to the younger brothers, etc., have been giving you the warning for years, since the 60s. So there will be no excuse, because this gospel will be preached on the four corners of the earth. And once this gospel is preached on the four corners of the earth, then destruction shall come. Once the elect are sealed, then all hell's going to break loose. And we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, day by day, week by week, month by month. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Talking about the people and the other nations. For the devil, which is Esau, Job 9:24, the real Caucasians, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So Esau, the real Edomites, the billionaires, the elites of this world that rule the world and control all the wars and the famines and the order out of chaos, know that they have a short time. They know this. And when they send out their shadow government military to gather up the elect and gather up the Israelites, even if you believe in Yahweh Shai or not, regardless, with social media, the internet, they have algorithms that, with their technology and the demons, to, in a sense, predict who's a believer based off of your data of what you search and watch and, this, that, and the fourth. Because there's algorithms that can predict the personality or character, or basically, in a sense, your future of who you're going to be. No different than any type of sci-fi movie. I can't remember the name of the movie. But I think it's with Tom Cruise, that he was an officer and he solved a lot of crimes, but then the same system or computer or AI that he was using to solve future crimes that never happened, to lock people up, happened to him, and he had to try to beat the system. So all these sci-fi movies and apocalyptic movies, the elites give the information to these directors, and not to go too deep, but even the directors, they communicate with also the demons to, on the left hand side, to prophesy what is to come, because believe it or not, everything revolves around the Bible, not the Quran, not whatever other books, the Buddhist book or the Hindu book. No, the Bible. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of the mark. It's like your number of the man, and his number is 603 score and 6, which is 666. And it says, and he calls both small and great, rich and poor. It doesn't matter if you got money or not. Either you're going to take the chip or you don't. Free and bond, in prison or not in prison, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So they, Neuralink, look it up. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, look it up. Go look it up for yourself. Go look up Neuralink. Go look up Elon Musk and his technology. Go look it up. And that no man might buy or sell, because if you don't have the RFID chip, the Motb, you can't buy or sell. But if you take it, you'll be able to function in society, and that's coming down the pipeline. That's the future. In the next, through the spirit, year. That's 12 months. For the next 12 months, you're going into 2027. You're gonna see a whole new, not just America, but everywhere is gonna be different. And China is already ahead of the game. Then Korea, then Japan, and it's gonna jump to Australia, and then it's gonna jump to the Europe, and then it's gonna hit America. It's gonna hit Southern America, and it's gonna catch people off guard, because the Lord said, "I shall come like a thief in the night." So all this stuff is gonna be happening, boom, 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 back to back to back, week by week. To just like the Maxine, speaking in code, during C19 years of 2020 to 2023, look how many people took the snake juice without doing their research or due diligence before actually injecting that stuff in their body. And that was just a test for the Motb. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.